Why haters mean your art is working. Artist proof. When people criticize your art, it can feel personal. You put your soul into something, and then someone who's never created anything of value in their life has the audacity to tear it apart. But here's the truth. If your work evokes a reaction, positive or negative, it means it worked. Art is meant to make people feel. It's supposed to challenge, provoke, inspire, confuse, and sometimes even disturb. If your art triggered someone enough that they had to comment, it means you struck a nerve. And striking a nerve means you broke through the noise. You got their attention. And that's no small feat in a world where people can scroll past masterpieces in milliseconds. Now, here's what most people don't understand. People who hate on your art aren't doing it because of you. They're doing it because of them. Your existence outside of their comfort zone exposes their own limitations. You're doing something they wish they had the courage to do. Express yourself without fear. Most people spend their lives trying to blend in, to stay within the parameters of the tribe. But you stepped outside the circle, and that threatens people, so they criticize because that's their way of pulling you back in. It's not about constructive feedback, it's about control. The unspoken message behind every hateful comment is don't evolve, don't grow, stay where we can understand you. You can choose to engage these people if you want, whether it's online or in real life, but you don't have to. You owe no response to people who are not invested in your evolution. These individuals are not your patrons, your mentors, or your allies. They are spectators, sometimes loud ones, but spectators nonetheless. The energy you spend trying to defend yourself could be spent creating your next masterpiece, because the people who truly matter are the ones who support your vision, not the ones who try to shrink it. And it's not that you're beyond critique or feedback. Growth does come from reflection and refinement, but not all feedback is created equal. The only criticism worth listening to is from a master, and a master will never give you feedback unless you ask for it. Why? Because true masters respect the process. They know how fragile the creative journey can be, and they will not interfere with someone else's evolution unless invited. That's the key distinction. Haters react. Masters observe. Art is not about compliance. It's about communication. It's not about fitting into categories or meeting expectations. It's about translating who you are into form. And because you are unique, your art will be unique. That's what makes it powerful. People can project, they can judge, they can criticize, but at the end of the day, they don't define you. Their words don't shape your destiny. Their approval doesn't validate your vision, and their disapproval doesn't invalidate it either. So yes, the haters will always be there. They always have been. But if your focus remains on your own growth, your own message, and your own evolution, their noise becomes irrelevant, because your evolution has nothing to do with how they react to what you create. Let the critics talk. Let them misunderstand you. Let them gossip. None of it changes the truth. They are watching you, not the other way around. Remember, producers create, consumers comment. Choose which one you want to be. Your job is to keep showing up, keep evolving, keep creating. Because one day, even the people who doubted you will realize that your art wasn't just ahead of its time, it was outside of it. If you're an artist who's ever been discouraged by hate or negativity, take this as your reminder. You're on the right path. The fact that your art makes people feel anything at all means it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Keep creating, no matter what they say. And if this message resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. I want to hear your story, because every artist who stays true to their vision becomes a mirror for others who are too afraid to begin. Stay awakened, stay real, and remember, your art is proof that truth still exists in a world that fears it.